Well, hey guys, it's Darwin and it's time for another gear purge. Time for me to get rid of a ton of my backpacking gear. Except for this time, instead of throwing it to the curb or in the trash can of exaggeration, I'm actually going to be listing it here on the interwebs for sale and donating a percentage of each sale to public lands, so our National Park Service, National Forest Service, and National Trails. So, before I give you guys a little bit of a walkthrough and show you some of the stuff that's listed over there right now, I want to also share some big news with you guys and just catch you up a little bit on where I've been, why I haven't been making so many videos, and what is to come over the next couple of months. So if you guys haven't noticed, I just haven't been putting out that many videos. Over the past 5 months, I've really dialed back and really only putting out one video a month. That's mainly because I had a huge summer, a ton of travel, whether it was going out to Highlander and doing a big backpacking trip out in California, right back to back with a 400-mile traverse through the Brooks Range up in Alaska. I was gone for a month, and then coming back and going right over to Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan to do an 800-mile bike tour. I was basically gone for just over 2 months. So I didn't really have a lot of opportunity to shoot YouTube videos, to edit videos, to sit down and do all of the work that goes into these. So that's kind of how it started. But then over the last few months of getting back, I've just kind of had a hard time getting back into the groove because I've just been super busy, not only with personal life stuff, trying to take a step back and kind of relax a little bit, but also because I've been spending a bunch of time with my gear company. So as some of you might know, I own a small cottage backpacking gear company called Evolved Supply Co. I've actually owned it for 3 years. We do backpacks, titanium cookware, apparel, accessories, a bunch of stuff, and it's right here in Flagstaff, Arizona, right on the other side of this wall. Well, over the last month or two, being at 3 years, I've just been trying to spend more time with it, develop more gear, and it takes a lot of work to run a small cottage gear company. Well, about a month ago, I decided to take an office spot in our building here and actually convert it into a showroom and retail space right here in downtown Flagstaff, Arizona. So that's my big news. If you guys are traveling through Flagstaff, if you're coming up to hike at the Grand Canyon, because this is typically where people come, you're gonna visit Snow Bowl, you're hiking through on the Arizona Trail, either section hiking or through hiking this coming up season, stop by and see us at Evolve Supply Co. You can actually come to the showroom, you can see and try on our gear, and then you can also see it being made right there in the building. Being a big gear nerd, this is something I absolutely love from companies. So this was been in the plans for a while, and we finally got to the point to where it made sense to do it. It didn't cost us anything. We already had the room, so we just decided to convert it into a store. So I'm super excited about that. And thank you to everybody that has supported my small gear company over the past 3 years, and everyone that came out for the grand opening a week ago. It means the world to me. Being a small little gear company in this big outdoor world, in this big market, is really tough, especially when it's, you're doing everything, you're running everything. So thank you to everyone that has supported my gear company. If you guys are coming through, stop by and visit. All right, so I haven't been putting out a lot of videos over the last couple of months. Really only one video here and there at a time, but I'm starting to get back into the groove, and coming up over the next couple of months, I have a ton of awesome videos waiting for you guys. So right now we are working on my Alaska through hike videos. It was actually supposed to come out this week, but we still need to put some work into it. But I'm super excited to share these videos with you guys because out of everything that I've done in the past 10 years and everything I've showed here on the channel, this was 100% the toughest, hardest, most badass trip that I've ever done. And it definitely took me to new levels of type 2, type 3, type 8 fun. And I'm really excited to share those videos. So I should be putting out the first one of those videos in about 2 weeks. And then the plan is to be able to do at least 2, if not 3 videos. So a small series from Alaska. And then next week and next month, I'm gonna be putting out some more tips and tricks videos. I'm doing a full video about recovery on and off trail, what I've done to kind of keep my body and my knees and my feet in shape when I'm out putting in the miles. And then another big piece of news for everyone that has wanted to see them for the last 4 years. I'm gonna be releasing a supercut of my entire CDT thru hike. So, as some of you might know, I went and finished the Continental Divide Trail in 2021, well, in October, so about a month after. It's been 4 years and 1 month, and in December of 2021, I started my series. At some point, honestly, I just got burnt out on editing those videos. I got burnt out on thru hiking, on making hiking content, on everything, and I stopped doing that series. And I've just been sitting on that footage for 4 years. So I've decided to do a big supercut of my entire thru hike, all 3,000 miles in one video. Not a lot of narration, not a lot of music, just a big hiking video of ambient hiking, hearing the sounds of the trail, hearing people talk in the background, the conversations that thru hikers have. I'm working on that right now, and I'm really excited to finally share that with you guys. So for everyone that's been wanting to see my entire CDT thru hike, that is coming very soon. All right, let's talk about what most of you clicked on this video for, and that is the gear that I'm getting rid of that's for sale right now over on my website, darwinonthetrail.com, in a little section called the gear closet. So some of the stuff that's on there right now is like a Durston X-Dome 1 Plus, just a tent that didn't really work out for me in the long run, a Z-Pax Offset Solo, a Nemo Hornet Osmo 2-person, awesome freestanding tent. Again, just not really my style. I have some quilts, some sleep systems. So an Enlightened Equipment 0 degree quilt, a full Zen Bivy setup, some sleeping pads. This is a brand new Uberlight, one of my favorite pads of all time. Backpacks. I have a bunch of my gear company's backpacks, Evolve Supply Co., a bunch of Rangers. These are seconds, so they're ones that have like a little weird stitch or something in them that we've decided to list over there at a crazy discount price, so go check those out. And even some hiking apparel, so some rain jackets and some Alpha fleeces that I've barely used at all. So all of this gear is slightly used. Maybe it has one trip on it, a few nights, a couple days, or some of it's brand new. And again, a percentage of every single sale goes back to our public lands. So go check that out at darwinonthetrail.com. All right, guys, that's it. I just wanted to catch you guys up with everything that I've been doing. The fact that we just opened a showroom here in Flagstaff, Arizona for Evolve Supply Co. And you can go get some of my slightly used gear, and I'm not gonna throw it in a trash can this time. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourselves. Hope you're taking care of each other. I love you, and as always, thanks for watching.